Well, we saw Belgium's Brian Raman beat Danny Noppert in a prelim match to kick off today's action. Now standing in his way is Kevin Münch, the German player who famously knocked out Adrian Lewis from the World Championship in December.
Last
The 29-year-old earned his biggest career payday, Alexandra Palace, having seen off Alexander Oreshkin in the first round. A 3-1 victory against Lewis, before losing out to Spain's Antonio Alcinas in the following round.
It's outside. And the bullseye. Brian a throw first.
Raman played some impressive stuff in that opening victory against former Lakeside finalist Danny Noppert. We have seen some good stuff already on this first day of live streaming action for 2018. Jeffrey Disvan with 102 average in his defeat of Peter Hudson.
125.
Andrew Gilding beating Marco Cantele. We'll see those two players
95.
up again shortly. Disvan against Stephen Bunting, and the winner of this against Gilding.
57.
Münch on a high after that World Championship performance. Didn't manage to earn himself a tour card at the European Q School.
99.
So really crucial couple of weekends coming up for him. Nicknamed the Dragon.
55.
I preferred the old nickname of Monster Munch.
140.
But Brian Raman, he played some fantastic darts in that first match, and he's already imposing himself here.
44.
67 after 12 thrown.
Game shot.
And a solid 15 dart hold to kick off this first round proper match.
$100. $96.
Because he played a prelim match today, Raman would have to win a hat-trick of matches to earn any ranking money.
58. $81.
Earnings in these UK Open qualifiers the same as last year, £250 for reaching the last 64, jumps to £750 for reaching the last 32, and that was enough for most players to qualify for the UK Open finals last year, although 3 players did miss out. Working on a count-back system, so winning it later, if that's all you're going to win, but get further than that today, and you can book your hotel at Minehead.
88.
Well, Raman
Game shot.
with darting deja vu. 67, same route, same outcome. And 15 darter, followed by another one. Puts him on 100 average. I know there's only a couple of legs played, but he's carrying on where he left off in that first match.
$95. $97. $140. $100.
Good pace to this one. Complete contrast to the previous match. Two players getting on with it. But Raman is making all the running here.
100.
Well, he's taken out 67 in each of the first two legs. This time he wants 64 after
104.
a dozen darts. 15 darter in leg 1, 15 darter in leg 2, 15 darter in leg 3. And Raman is on the run.
$60.
Races into a 3-0 lead.
58. $68.
Mentioned in the previous match that Martin Schindler was up 3-0 against Dimitri van den Berg. He has seen him off. 6-3 for the German youngster.
$45. 96. $41.
We're starting to move into the second round where the world's top 32 join the action.
94.
A couple of them missing. Gary Anderson and Mensah Suljovic, meaning that Mark Webster and Vincent van der Voort have been bumped up into those seeded places.
140.
140 from Kevin Münch. Gets himself down to the old Ronnie O'Sullivan shot.
$83.
But he's found the treble 16 for tops. Superb recovery, sweet as a nut. And you can see the joy on the face of Raman, who's, well, looks very pleased with his day's work so far, doesn't he? And why not? He's found himself 4 legs to the good.
77. $139.
And Kevin Münch needs to find some of that magic that he had against Adrian Lewis, because it's not happening for him. And Brian Raman is not letting it happen. Well, thank you very much.
68.
I'm not sure the spotting's been fantastic myself, but we'll come back to that.
44.
Yeah, the Dragon had checkouts of 158, 124 and 118 when he beat Jackpot Ali Pallet. He's not had a sniff in this one. Well, it's impressive stuff from this rising Belgian star.
39.
Knocked out Noppert. Now he's dominating this match against Kevin Münch.
99.
But this, a leg in which the German has a chance to break Brian's throat.
77.
And by far his best checkout possibility, but he's made a mess of it so far. Can he recover? He does in the end. Only got 1 dart at double from 55, but it's all he needed. And has he just managed to stop the rot? Stepping across, see if there's still room in the bed. There certainly was.
$140.
So 180 to kick off from Kevin Münch. We saw Jeffrey Desvan earlier today go 7 darts into the perfect leg.
40.
Kevin Münch can only muster up 40 to follow the max at the start of this one.
91. 81.
Well, a level ton would get Raman down to a finish first.
60.
But he can't manage it. So Münch, having been 4-0 down, could be back within 2 in a few moments' time. Great dart that. Looked like he completely blocked the bed. Somehow found a way through. He'll come back for a 2-darter.
43.
Well, it can't be done now. And Raman's going to get a chance.
68.
167. It's a long shot, but it's a shot all the same. And it's on. Not quite.
94. Game shot.
And Kevin Münch does move back within 2 legs. A combination of Raman's performance level just dropping slightly and Münch raising his game.
$140.
That was the second time that Kevin Münch had reached the second round at the World Championship.
57.
Incidentally, the previous time he ended up losing to Steve Farmer 6 years earlier.
140.
Kevin had seen off an out of sorts, well, an injured Dennis Ovens in the first match. If you remembered, Ovens had to retire
60.
during that contest in the 2012 edition of the tournament, when things were a little different for Adrian Lewis. Went on to win the thing.
140.
Münch here has done very well to fight his way back into this contest. 3 140s in this leg, down to 81. Yeah, he's done the right thing in just
49.
setting up that shot. .32 when he returns, and he may well be well on his way to cancelling out that 4-leg cushion that Raman opened up. Because it's a second breaker thrower from the last 3 legs. And now he's throwing to square up the tie at 4 apiece.
140.
But he certainly found something, Kevin Münch here. Just some latest results
60.
from around the boards. Well, we can. Daryl Gurney 5-1 up on Kevin Edwards. Peter Wright in a spot of bother against Brian Pecker Woods. 4-2 down, snake bite in that one.
$100. 91.
A good setup shot from Münch, leaving himself the newly labelled Big Fish,
42.
the 170 checkout. He wouldn't have
85.
needed to reel it in anyway, because Raman back on 299.
139.
It really has been a game of 2 halves so far. Well, Münch has found the wrong treble, so he's going to have to just tidy this up and hope that Raman doesn't take out this 160 shots. 60-60 tops. There's the first 60. There's a second.
140.
But he can't find the double top.
Game shots.
And Kevin Münch finds double 16. And that 4-leg lead that Brian Raman had in this match has disappeared. Finds himself in a straight race to 2 now.
$81. 100. 43.
Some news from that eagerly anticipated clash between Corey Cadby and Rob Cross. Corey Cadby's won that game 6-2. The world champion beaten
7.
here in Wigan. The new kid on the block, Corey Cadby, handed out something of a hammering. Also out, Dave Chisnell, a shock defeat at the hands of Robert Rickwood, 6-3. The scoreline as Chizzy departs as well. So the first 2 men through, Robert Rickwood and Corey Cadby. In fact, I can now confirm that a third man has made it through to the third round. That's Simon Whitlock, who put in a fantastic performance last night in the Premier League in Dublin. He's seen off Sam Guest 6-3.
48.
So a good day for the Australians so far. 2 of them through to the board finals.
100.
Well, 136.
Yes.
Well, it's an interesting combination. I'm not sure he knew what he wanted himself after the first dart, but he got himself a dart at tops all the same. Same target that Münch wants. And Kevin Münch gets it from 4-0 down to 5-4 up.
$45. 100. 100. 140.
You can join the conversation too. Hashtag UKOQ1. Let us know what you think of today's live streamed action or the matches going on around the arena. Of course, we'd love to stream them all.
55.
Some belters going on the outside boards, but we have had some fantastic games here so far and we'll continue to do so. We'll play right down to today's final. Choice of boards all afternoon.
100.
The second full season of live stream darts from the PDC Pro Tour.
45.
We may have some new protagonists. You just got the feel that Kevin Münch is the man that's totally in control, and Raman, he's just wondering what happened to that 4-leg lead, because Münch is going to return for 74 to
95.
make it 6 on the spin.
$47, yes.
So choices with the 47 remaining. Ups for tops.
34.
And a reprieve rather for Raman.
Game shot.
Super stuff. Likes the treble 18s, Brian Raman. Well, he wouldn't have wished to have been in this position about 5 or 6 minutes ago. But in the end, he's the one in control. He has the darts in this last leg decider.
60. 60. 134. $60.
Got some more second round results. Mark Webster, a 6-0 whitewash win against Jeff Smith. Joe Cullen, also a whitewash win for him. He's seen off Chris Dobey to 0. And Robert Thornton, 6-4. He's beaten Stephen Kirby. This is to make the second round.
$60.
Where Andrew Gilding awaits the winner.
$60. $60.
Well, this cannot be done for the Dragon, so Raman has the chance.
100.
He started in fantastic form. 67, 67, 64 in the first 3 legs. Raced into a 4-0 lead. He saw that disappear, but in the end, Brian Raman is through to round 2. He's won a couple of matches to get there, beating Danny Noppert and Kevin Münch. Impressive stuff. He almost lost his way, but it's a Belgian that moves through. He'll take on Andrew Gilding, and we'll be back with Jeffrey Desvan against Stephen Bunting in a few moments' time.